Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you tuning in. So, wife and I just got back from Cadillac, Michigan, up in the northern part of Michigan. So, anybody that lives in Michigan, we all know we use our hand as reference because that's just how it is. So, it was about up here. I live roughly around here somewhere, and it was a nice day drive. You know, we just got back. Went on a fall color tour, as most of you live in the northern United States. You know, fall time comes around, trees turn color. Cool. It's very cool looking. You know, you got the reds, the yellows. I'll show you some pictures. It was cool. It was really cool. So on our way home, we figured we stop at a West Branch and one of the favorite pizza places. One of our other favorite pizza places other than the Detroit area places. This is G's Pizzeria. Very cool place. This is the original G's. They have a lot of them around the state. And this guy's a big game hunter. I'll throw some pics up here of inside. And he has this massive grizzly bear that he took down. And I don't know if it's grizzly, Kodiak, I don't know what it is. I can't remember. We talked to the guy years ago. Daughter used to live up there, so we'd eat there all the time. And it's just awe-shocking how big this thing is when you're standing up next to it. He's got it into that glass box there, along with a bunch of other things that he's killed over the years. You know, there's deer and there's an elk and all kinds of stuff hanging up there, but super cool. That bear is just amazing in size, just unbelievable. So other than that, I'm waiting on the Plymouth. I got a coat of paint on it that it's dry. I just got to get it my second coat, but I'll show you that, guys, when we get some more progress done on it. So stay tuned for that one, for the USACC build. So other than that, I'm working on a 87 Thunderbird Turbo Coupe by Monogram. Love this car. I've been on an 80s kick lately. I don't know what it is. I mean, I did the Oldsmobile, did the little Daytona Turbo, I did the Regal here, the Buick Grand National, and now I'm on the Thunderbird. So I was an 80s kid. I can't help it. The 80s cars were cool. You know, I grew up with that. They were just cool cars. They were the new technology. They were the things to have. You know, so I bought myself an 85 Turbo Coupe when I got out of high school. Had to have it. My dad tried to talk me out of it because the insurance was more than the car payment, but I didn't care. I was working, didn't care, had to have it. You know, it was a 4-cylinder turbo, had the 5-speed stick, the handshaker in it. Awesome, loved it. It was black with the charcoal interior, and I bought an 87 hood and put on mine, on my 85, just because the twin scoops on there for the intercooler. Awesome looking. In the 85, they didn't have the intercooler in it, so they didn't have the horsepower like these cars did. But still a very cool car. Mine didn't have the flush nose on it. I had the 4-eye Pride with the 4 headlights. Very cool. So I painted this car in black. I already painted a couple days ago. And I went to bake it in the oven. I threw it in there. It was late at night. And I haven't been back out here about 3 days. Just work's been crazy. Everything's been busy. And I come out here and I thought, cool, it's already cured. And I didn't even turn the oven on. It's just been sitting in there. So that was kind of awesome for the enamel. That worked out really good for me. I really thought that was awesome. So this car is going to get a wet sanding and another shot of black. I ended up cleaning out the paint booth. It was getting pretty gnarly looking. So, and I don't know why I jumped right in. And I always know when I first clean this thing, just run some paint over the filter or whatever, because you always get that loose dust or something floating around from the airbrush when we go back in it for the first time and something stirs up. Put the hood in there. Oh yeah, we got some specs on it. The rest of the car turned out pretty nice. It don't matter anyways. Like I said, I'm going to wet sand it and give it another shot. So, and the reason for, and I hope you guys can make it, November 13th down in Warren, Michigan, there is a model car show down there. I think, I can't remember, it's at the Macomb Community College, I don't know, it's somewhere down there. Anyways, look it up. So I am planning on attending it and maybe taking 2 of my projects with me. One of them will be the Buick, and possibly the other will be this Thunderbird. So we can hang them out down there and see if we can hang with the cool kids. So I figure I'll bring some of Detroit's finest out of 87 with me and put them on display and see what happens. So if you guys are in the area, you guys should stop by and say hi if we run into each other. So that'd be cool. Other than that, like I say, we are on the bird project. So I'm waiting for that Plymouth to dry and go from there. So like I say, that's getting 4 colors put on it, or 4 coats put on total with 2 different colors. So it's going to be a little bit of a process. other than that, let me show you this T-Bird. I'll show you what we got going on. Like I said, the body's painted, turned out pretty nice. I'm gonna wet sand anyways. Let's take a look at the bench and see what we got going on. Yeah, like I said, I got some sub-assembly started here. Getting everything kind of sorted out for what I want to do in paint. Got the rims painted and all that good stuff. These cars really didn't have a nice shiny gloss rim on. They're basically like just a cut aluminum wheel and clear coated. So I always do is I'll take and paint the whole wheel black with regular like the enamel paint, or even the lacquer. I use the Tamiya lacquer on it. And if you put that on there and you wipe it off, that'll actually etch that chrome and give it kind of a duller look. So I'll do that, and sometimes I'll even shoot it with like some matte clear when I'm all done, and put those together. I'm going to white light the tires on these, so I got one done. That turned out pretty nice. So these have the nice white letters in them. I'm sorry, not white letters, that's where I come in. These have the nice letters on them. They're imprinted just a little bit. So I'll take my magic paint stick that I got, that I love this thing. So what I'll do is I'll color it in, and I'll let it set just for a little bit, and I'll take a little bit of thinner on a Q-tip and just give it a quick wipe, and that's what you end up with. Get it to come into focus here. So yeah, so once they dry up a little bit more, I'll take and wipe it down a little bit more and go from there. I'm going to take and flat black the valve cover. These valve covers were not chrome from factory, but I'm going to flat black and then take Q-tip and wipe it off. So I do like the pleats on there, and that's actually how they were in the day. They had the aluminum fins polished off. So the interior is going to get two-tone gray and black, and go from there. So let's take a look at the body and see how that come out. Okay guys, so this is our bird here. This turned out pretty nice. Like I say, a little bit of here and there's in it, but I'm going to wet sand her down anyways. And let me show you some of the other items here. The nose on this car turned out beautiful. I mean, this turned out nice. Hold on here, guys. I'm unprepared. Alright, so here is the nose. This turned out really nice. So I don't know if this may not get another coat. That's pretty good looking. I'm really happy with that. Like I say, this is all very dry. No issues at all. It's not even tacky at all, of any. And then the hood. Like I say, the hood, I got some pretty good dirt in that when I was shooting it. So the bumpers turned out pretty nice. So I thought I'd give you guys a little update video on where we're at, what we got going on here. And like I say, I'm in between coats on the Plymouth. I will show you the hood on the Plymouth. Turned out pretty nice. Like I said, it's coat number 1. So that's going to get wet sand down. It's all nice and dried and cured. And I'm going to coat that out, wet sand the body, go from there. And we'll see what things look like. So, just a quick video, guys, on the next project we got rolling here. So, like I say, if you guys are in that Warren area on the 13th of November, stop on in and say hi if I see you down there. Once again, I appreciate you guys tuning in and checking out the channel. So we will see you guys the next time around. You guys have a good one.